138 of the war in Gaza, and while the Hamas Khan Younis Brigade has now been defeated, there is still much work to be done in and around the former terrorist stronghold. Much effort is focused on gathering Hamas weapons left behind by fleeing or surrendering gunmen. The IDF released footage showing a cache of weapons found by the paratroopers brigade in a building adjacent to a United Nations school. Some 60 operatives who hid at the school among Palestinian civilians were taken prisoner. The paratroopers also raided the home of the head of the Khan Younis Brigade's anti-tank unit and seized weapons and intelligence materials. The brigade is working to facilitate the evacuation of Palestinian civilians from the areas of operation in Khan Younis and Rafah, further south. U.S. Middle East envoy Brett McGurk is due in Cairo and is expected to present new ideas to jumpstart stalled talks for the release of Israeli hostages held in Hamas captivity. McGurk will reportedly suggest a temporary halt in Gaza fighting that would begin before and last throughout Ramadan, beginning on or about March 10th. In exchange, Hamas would free some hostages held in Gaza, including 6 Americans. Qatari and Egyptian-mediated talks for a potential hostage deal are underway, and Hamas political leader Ismail Haniyeh is attending. Israel did not send an official representative to Cairo to protest what Prime Minister Netanyahu calls Hamas's delusional demand that Israel end the war. The U.S. vetoed a UN Security Council ceasefire resolution for a third time since the start of the Israel-Hamas war in Gaza, blocking demands for an immediate ceasefire. 13 council members voted in favor of the Algerian drafted text, while Britain abstained. As a permanent council member, the lone U.S. dissenting voice vetoed the motion. U.S. Ambassador to the UN Linda Thomas-Greenfield said the veto came amid concerns that the passage of the motion could jeopardize talks between Israel, Egypt, Israel, and Qatar that seek to broker a pause in the war and the release of hostages held by Hamas in the Gaza Strip.
Experience the power of truth with ILTV News. If you're looking for quality content and captivating visuals, join our news community and become an integral part of our team as we embark on a mission to unveil the real Israel, dismantling the web of lies and misinformation that surround reporting on Israel. By subscribing to ILTV News, you will not only have access to the latest updates, but you will also amplify our message, creating a ripple effect that carries the truth far and wide. Subscribe today and help reshape the narrative. Available on the web, Android, and Apple.